Hold up.
What you finna ask me? So don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
Of them do, but it's like, look, so I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
God damn, Papa, no, Papa.
We on now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome to the Trill Academy podcast. Class is now in session. Today I got
MPJ Academy, Mr.
That's
Paul.
right, MPJ Academy of what? Excellence,
Excellence,
man.
you know it.
Introduce yourselves, man.
So, my name is Mr. Paul. It's heavy on the mister. And that's just because my mama taught me manners, So, we got a school here, private school, some other stuff. We gonna get into it. But pass that to my right hand, my brother over there from another mother.
All right, my name Mel. I'm one of the directors at the school. What make the program that we're having so beautiful to me is, a lot of people say another chance, but to me, second chance, they do another chance because sometimes in life, you can't tell what life's going to give you. And so what I love about us, though, man, we no judgment zone, none of that. Kind of like church, come as you are, we accept you how you are, and we're going to work with you. And that will make our program so dynamic. Like I said, we've been, my mother is his aunt, his mother is my aunt, and both of them educators, so they kind of pass.
You say your mother, my aunt.
It's one of them.
Same thing.
Same. My mama, his
Our
aunt,
mama sisters.
our mama sisters, but the beauty in that, guys, they both pass the passion of, that's not education, but the passion for people. And they pass it along to it. Real quick, I found a picture of my mom from when she was at Blackshear, and she was a staple in this community in Third Ward. And when I saw that picture, and it's kind of tied into tonight, like, man, for me to find that picture of my mother with all the educators and the principal, and she stood there so proud, and so they will make this very special and very unique for us tonight.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I guess it to take a little second to hit some of that backdrop with our moms, because like you say, his mom, she was over at Blackshear. His mom a little bit older than my mom, and then he a little bit older than me, so it's the same little dynamic. And so my mom, we are from Monroe, Louisiana, but then they was out here. My mom ended up teaching at Sterling, and she worked at Sterling for almost about better part of 20 years. And that, like I say, definitely laid that foundation of that public service, of that seeing how people react, the respect that they got, how they were revered at their schools and all the places they did and went. It definitely left a imprint on us to right now, you know what I'm saying? So in the quick and dirty, the private school with MPJ Academy, we service a lot of students that's truancy, might not be in the right grade, or like in the theme of tonight's podcast, sometimes people who need a second chance.
There you go.
So, yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
what I want to say, I want to start out by asking you guys, how long have y'all been doing this? The other thing too that I love about y'all school, y'all just brought it up, the family dynamic. So y'all giving people a second chance or another chance, right? At what, and like what are y'all offering them that is different than the other schools or the other alternatives that are giving these guys another chance?
So definitely a good question. So first off, we're a private school. With us being a private school, what that simply means is we get paid off of tuition. In the public sector, if you're a tax-paying citizen and you pay close attention, you got a line on there that says ISD taxes. They take all that money that they collecting, and then that comes down to how much money they allot for students to go to school. And it's somewhere between about $3,000 to $5,000 for your student that the school funding and all that. That's what they've been fighting down in the downtown about, different type of things. But nevertheless, we have actually 2 schools. So the first school that we're here with now, MPJ Academy of Excellence, that's an accelerated track for either young adults, truancy, people who need to graduate, get to work, get to the military, trade schools, different things like that. Might not necessarily be college bound. That's not a bad thing. College, doesn't mean you successful or unsuccessful. Just everybody got different tracks. But so that's this program here. And then we have the St. Prevost School, which is a fully accredited online digital school. And that's a high school, which like If you're from the south side of Houston, you got like Houston Can Academy, or in Fort Bend, they got Progressive to where the students, they could go there and do all of their work, but at their own pace, the program like that. The St. Prevost School is similar to that. So, but we're trying to reserve that program for students who want to compete academically, students who want to take parts in some of these robotic competitions, students who want to be a part. We have like some decathlons that's coming up, academic decathlons, that's it.
Man.
And students who are trying to push to that next level and really, really go to college. With that program, we could fast track students the opposite way. These students, the MPJ, they might be in the 11th grade with not enough credits. We could take a person entering 9th grade at St. Prevost and get them graduated in 2 years, or have them graduated with dual credits and different stuff like that, year-round, self-paced, asynchronous. So those are the foundation with the MPJ Academy being established in 2007. And that's what my mom started when she retired.
Oh, man.
And then in 23, we brought along the St. Prevost School. And then out of that school of schools, it all collectively now makes what we call it the Webb school system. And that's for RIP to my fat mama, you know what I'm saying? So my mom's sister, the maiden name is Webb, W-E-B-B.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our grandmother, Dorothy Webb. Her name was Fat Mama. So you got the Webb school system, which would be like HISD, that's encompassing MPJ Academy of Excellence, St. Prevost School, and all the other schools that we're trying to bring along.
Well, from what you're saying, man, I would like to say I think y'all doing a great job, because from what I'm hearing is you're meeting people where they're at. I like to touch back on what you just said about people coming to your school and not saying, hey, this is something, if you're going to college, you don't have to go to college. A lot of people think like, oh, well, if I go to school, like a lot of people are promising these people, well, if you come here, you know what I'm saying, we just going to fast track you and then we're going to set you up for college. But some people, that might not be their desire to go to college. So what you're providing is a way for them to finish their schooling out and then have opportunities to go into other things. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the certain classes that you offer? Because when I was there visiting the campus, I was very entertained and very interested in some of the stuff that y'all had going on, like some of the nuanced stuff. Also, y'all bringing the beautician, right?
Definitely. So, like I said, Mom started the MPJ Academy, and I'd say, unfortunately, Mom passed in 2022, July 1st. And at that time, you're like, okay, hey, it was unexpected for one, and then just for two, when you looking at carrying the legacy of, especially your mama, the only woman who could truly and properly love you correctly, you want to make sure you do it, in a manner that's sustainable and bringing honor to what she done already started. And so the first thing I started seeing was like, okay, outside of a high school education, what do these students really need? And then looking at what do I have to offer, So the first development was the St. Prevost School. And the reason being is with MPJ Academy, the thing that a student would have problems getting after that is FAFSA. That's federal assistance, financial aid. And like I talked about the tax dollars and the money, if you come from a private school without an accreditation, you can't get public money. Private school, no public money unless you get the accreditation. So that was the reason for establishing St. Prevost School and going through all the stuff to get it accredited. But then I started realizing that the students who was getting referred for truancy and everything, they wasn't interested in going to school. They weren't interested in doing all of the same credits, even if they could do it at their own pace or at home. They want to finish and get to work. And then also, we're on the Southwest, where it's a lot of Hispanic Latinos and different stuff. They come with a different family dynamic. So it was St. Prevost came out first. And then when students enroll, they all do assessments and tell us what they want to do career-wise. And we try to help point them. If 10 little ladies signed up, 7 of them want to do hair.
Gotcha.
So what I'm thinking, we need to come with that. And then in my background, I used to skin him up back in the day. So, because he don't need no skinning no more. But when we was in, like, whenever haircuts went from
middle school
$10 to $12, then, you know, got them first little pair of black and white wild clippers and skinning myself up and him and everybody else. And go ahead and talk. Pop, go.
Y'all don't understand. I went to school in 3rd Ward. I mean, I used to go to school with lines in my head, chili bowls. So you can imagine how hard I got talked about, thanks to this young man right here.
Oh, you were doing the cutting, huh?
He literally put some skin in the game. That's all.
Hey, put some skin in the game. Hey. Well, let me ask you this. Is he going to be doing some cutting at the school?
Hold on, I got better now. Hold on. Hey,
Hey, no, he's better now. He's better now. But let me
I'm sorry. Okay, go.
Okay, you know, before it was a drop fade, they called it. You know the little bob thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, when he used to do mine, that's a lower chili bowl. You know,
he put the bowl on there.
It wasn't the bowl. And then the crazy part about it, I used to sit there for at least an hour. I say, man, I got this line to me. He do this to me one more time, and this line don't.
It wasn't the south side fade? I
wasn't going that far with it. But just to piggyback on what he was saying about with the hair thing, it's something that when I say the passion that we had, a church that we attended to called Visionary Community Church. We went to all the neighboring apartments. It was on the southwest side. We went to the neighboring apartments and we passing out flyers. Hey, if your guys attend church, you get a free haircut. We're not thinking nobody. We like 20, so we like 21, 22 years old. We were young.
Y'all was doing it even back then, huh?
Even back then. So we're not thinking nobody's gonna come. We pulled up to the church that Saturday. We got 10, 15 little kids on bikes. And so my chili bowls was a blessing because when he sat there and this man cut every last kid hair. And when I mean cut, clippers ran hot. He said, hold on, I gotta let them cool down. And he put the clippers down, the kids, and the time we were talking and we mentoring and we also speaking to him and stuff like that. And this gentleman here, you know what I'm saying, he clippers cooled down, and the beauty in that is though he took his time. He didn't rush. He just took his time, and after I'm passing back to you. The thing about the school, really beauty with the school is, it's an aspect he really don't look at. We're young, and so when people come into that school and they see somebody like us, like, man, this is y'all operation. We're like, this is us. And one thing I do, you know, I talk noise. I challenge the kids. Hey, man, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because I got a thing it's called $500 and a lie. Out of $500 and a lie, I made over 80, probably close to 100,000. Because somebody promised me something, it didn't happen. I took $500 and that lie, and I made something out of it. And so when these kids come to us, they just don't get a director, they just don't get a principal, they just don't get somebody who they're trying to push me through the system. They get real life. So when we talk to them, so when I'm telling you, whatever your dream is, you can get it, but you got to put that work in. And that's the beauty in the organization. If you put the work in, you can get it. So don't blow your chance, because when you come through these doors, once you leave here, you're gonna leave here with what? A vision. The end of the day is everybody don't have the goal of going to college. Everybody don't even know what it is to be an entrepreneur. But what we're gonna show you is, we're gonna show you how to trust in yourself, how to bet on yourself. And when you bet on yourself, you're always gonna win. It don't matter if you make $10, $100, $1,000. But if you bet on yourself and you put that work in there, that's the love about. Because I watch him all the time. Like I said, I'm on the outside, so when I see him, he take time out with the kids. Like, for example, he did a good thing with the click funnel. It's technology, but guess what though? Those kids are catching it. But by them catching it, they're showing you. But he sits down and he shows them. When he give it their work, he just don't pass them. He's like, hey, you got to make these corrections. Hey, you have to do this. But they not. So when they get there, they getting that love. You know, you go to a school, your teacher's going to write you, hey, you flunk, going about your business. This the head guy. But the head guy, you can open door policy, walk in his office. I'm talking about, I'm in there the other day, kid got the laptop. Hey, Mr. Paul, how you do this? He didn't brush him off. Guess what he did? Hey, come here, let me show you. And that's the beauty in what this program has to offer, because you just not coming in. You can, like, if you went to truancy, you got truancy because I was that kid. That mean you feel nobody cared about you. That mean you just I'm just a number. When they come to our program, they feel respected, they feel loved, and they feel valued. And so with that being said, it's like it's more, we try to offer that family vibe, and he go to beauty in it. We have a bridge that we got across, because they say a lot of our kids are Latino. You know what I'm saying? But he bridged that gap, and he still makes them feel respected, still make them feel loved. And when I come in, that's why I dress how I dress now. I'm like, hey, you can wear this costume jewelry too. But you got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Because when they look at people education, like he got the suit on. I said, I'm gonna get y'all. But guess what? I wear this and let them see it, to let them know, hey, I was just like you. If you put that work in, put that grind in, whatever you want, you can achieve it. But the number one thing is, if you don't have knowledge, you don't have nothing. And this what we preach. We don't preach so much education. Now, if you want to be a realtor, what you know about real estate?
There you go.
You want to drive trucks, what you know about driving trucks? If you want to start a fencing company, what you know about fencing? You figure it out, come talk to me.
Yeah.
Then guess what? The kids, they come back and they talk to us, and guess what we do? We map it out. We kid want to join the military. This young man right here, out there doing DNC in the parking lot. I'm watching them.
You pulling the cadence with the kids?
We're trying to develop a RTC program, man. That's
nice.
Electives that's in development.
That's nice. I'm happy y'all brought up the appearance.
Wait, real quick.
What's up?
Because we ain't going to get off of my haircut skill like I went cold the Clippers. Because by 5 was over, he getting double edge ups. He got waves.
I got waves.
Dax grease all.
Believe it or not, I had 360 waves.
Okay.
So, hold on now.
So your skills legit now?
Man, I just cut some people up last weekend.
So what's your Instagram?
Nah,
if you clip, you skills legit now. It gotta be on Instagram now.
You can't really just pay me for no haircut. You gotta be family. Like, you gotta
understood.
be down.
But I got a lot of emotional scars going in. Ryan James.
What Jay-Z said, he went through that, so you ain't gotta go.
Yeah.
I did that. Hov did that, so you ain't gotta go through that.
Take your do-rag off.
Free haircuts.
Free
chili bowl.
That what you guys did there though was a beautiful thing. Even back then, right, with the free haircuts, that was still education. Yeah. So this educational thing has been going on. It's basically like it's genetic at this point. It's getting passed down.
It's like we couldn't run from it if we tried.
There you go.
Like that, and that's why we're talking about with our moms and stuff. I put it like this: I went into the military, as we all did. That's some common thread here. So I was in 3 units. The other unit I wasn't in, but for involuntary transfer for a quick spell. The other one was the training division. I spent just about 21 years. I spent about 10 of them in training. To where I'm looking around, I'm like, I'm in a schoolhouse, and this at the time when my mama is just starting this school. So it's like, it's connecting, but it ain't. But I know, like, I'm pretty good at this, you know, in teaching and instructing and being able to connect or being able to pay attention to how people are receiving information or, you know, being able to
connect with people.
Yeah, because that's really how it is.
That
if
is
you
a
can't
rough
get
thing.
the student to listen to you or to connect, you can't teach them nothing. So, but yeah.
Well, that's what I was bringing. That's what I was leading to when he was talking about their appearance, right? What I think y'all have is a beautiful dynamic, because when you have two, like, you're showing them, hey, you can dress up and be educated. You can dress like Mac and still be educated. The wear, the fit ain't got nothing to do with the education. The other thing, too, is that part right there helps people bridge the gap, right? Because somebody might come in. The mother and the father might come in and see you. Be like, yeah, that's where I want my child to go. The child going to see him and be like, hey. That's one. So y'all, with the dynamic and the balance that y'all bring, everything's needs yin and yang, right? Definitely. The dynamic and the balance that y'all bringing is helping y'all get those type of kids. And y'all can relate. That's the other thing. Like a lot of schools don't have people that can relate. And a lot of people find, this school is boring and humdrum. That's why some of them are doing truancy. That's why some of them aren't engaged in class, because they can't relate to what's going on. Or like you said, the knowledge is all just curriculum based, right? It's just education. Oh, we're going to spit a whole bunch of numbers at you. We're going to say a whole bunch of big words, and then we're going to test you. But y'all are meeting people where they're at. Hey, let me earn your respect. Let me get to know you, and then I can teach you. So with the educational part, and y'all brought up y'all religion as well.
Yes.
Has the religion part helped y'all out with the educational part? Or is it vice versa? Like, which one?
So I'll put it like this. One of my biggest words, I'm glad we're on the podcast so I can say this, etymology. That's my word. I got that 2025 and keep it going, because so many times people just say a whole bunch of things and start trying to reassign new meanings to all this and stuff like that. And what I will say is the fact that we are grounded from the same foundation helps. And I make sure that whoever is around, that we all are grounded from a similar place. So I wouldn't say that we're not up there trying to preach to nobody, but we need to be a walking example to whatever it is I believe. Something about that is showing some type of positive effect, or something going on over here. So I wouldn't say that we trying to beat people. Oh, you better pray so you can do your work.
But that foundation does help, right?
With me, I'm gonna say yes. The reason I say yes is because, to me, Christianity is not something that you say, it's a lifestyle. It's how you live. And so with that being said, every day I step into the world, everybody I touch, I try to make that experience the best I can. You know what I'm saying? Especially when kids come into our environment, you already been hurt. You already been disappointed. You already been let down. So with my understanding of how my religion is, I make sure that I have the best representation that I can. I don't say I try to be perfect, but when I'm talking to this kid, with my belief system, my moral compass, it allows me to talk. Let's say I'm talking to a young lady. My moral compass won't let me take advantage of her. If I'm talking to a young man and he's going through it, by my experiences, guess what? I can tell him this is what my God has done for me. And so with that being said, sometimes that's all people need. Because if 9 times 10, if you come to our organization, that means you had some letdowns before.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That means somebody then sold you something. That means somebody gave up on you. And so when you come into our establishment, if we don't show them God first, because God is love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be, hey, I love you, but my energy towards you is going to be
love.
Is what is rooted in me. Because, you go to certain places, you don't feel the love. They just want your money. They just want your head. Hey, you gonna do this, sign this paperwork. But when they come to us, guess what we're doing? Hey, we gonna sit down, we gonna talk to your mama, we gonna talk to your auntie. I had one kid, he had his aunt, his mama, and he tell me how he wanna do real estate. I'm listening to the kid, the mama like, hey, but by us showing that love to them, it can't help but translate. One I can't think of her name, but he showed us some more love. She went and got her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Bought her daughter. You know what I'm saying? And so, yes, our religion does play a big part in it. Not so much on the preaching part, but what's instilled in us.
And that's what I'm getting at.
Yes.
And
how y'all?
Because he dropped on that word love. That's one of my etymology words. Because, see, look, he said, I'm showing them love, showing them love. When you really understand what love is, and when you have the right understanding of them type of things, it's you know how to properly show love, or you know how to properly display. Like I say, if a young lady, my moral compass ain't gonna be having me taking advantage of this little girl and trying to, because I understand love in this right form. And them, when I said the etymology thing, that's some of them things I was kicking on, because I'm like,
that's why I threw that word out there.
Yeah.
He hates it.
How you a love hater? I'm not
He
a
hates
love
it.
hater.
Every time somebody say love, so what is love?
That's the question everybody's trying to figure out.
What is love?
Let me gonna tell you real quick. So, this what they say. in America is English. The word the love come from Hebrew that we reading. You got agape love. Yeah, look at him.
Break it down. Hold on, break it down.
Hey,
we about to learn something today.
We about to preach on it. Look, you got the agape. That's the love of God. Y'all heard of Philadelphia? They won the Super Bowl. You got philo love. That's brotherly love. Then y'all know that cologne, eros. You got eros love. That's erotic, exotic love. We know
what everybody love.
We know what that love is.
But look here. Ain't none of that dealing with romance. Ain't nothing that said flowers and candy. None of that said.
Hey, we got to get paid.
Yeah.
You gonna market it? Hey, we got to get paid now. All right.
But at the same time, just understanding, because outside of not being able to really know what you're talking about when you're saying, that's how you get manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Too easy. Like you say, asking somebody about a fence or a house, if you don't know nothing about a fence, and I tell you, hey, you need 50 linear feet, and it's going to cost you X amount because we got to go get this and that. And now I'm about to have you in the circle. So,
well, I tell you what, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Go ahead.
So, what I would like to say is, right, first off, are we in need of educators at the school? Like, if y'all need educators, where can they find you guys at? Are we looking to add educators to the school?
No, so we as far as in our school system, we looking to add partners. We're looking for partnerships, strong alliances.
I like that. Okay. Yeah. Elaborate on that. You're looking for partners.
All right, so
what does that mean?
So we're in the early phase of developing a school system, and even with MPJ Academy, that's 2007. That's 15 years. Think what school you graduated from?
Forest Brook. It's no longer is it?
No longer there, but I put it like that. Before they got rid of it, it probably had been there for a good 50 plus.
Yeah.
And then when you think about the ISDs or everything, like what we're going against is colossal. It's big. You don't do it in 10 years. You do it in 50 years. So we're looking for partners who share not only the vision of how we training the future of tomorrow, but at the same time, who are like not restricted to like, this is the way you go to success. You go to school, you go to college, you go to the job, and you do this. We're in a time right now where AI about to shake up everything, internet shaking up everything.
Shaking it up.
Education in the private sector is needed so much because we have the ability to pivot quicker. Even if HISD want to make a change in the curriculum, how long is it going to take for us at your student desk? So education is needed. And then not only that, if you're watching the news, they got Senate Bill 2 that just that got passed, which is going to allow everybody, you tax-paying citizens, is going to give you a voucher for $10,000 to send your kid to private accredited school. That's the St. Prevost school. And $2,000 to send your kid to this school. It's going to give you out that money.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, play. Wait a minute. They giving money?
Senate Bill 2 is
They
coming.
giving money?
Senate Bill 2.
Look at Abbott. They check him out.
Senate, yeah.
I'm about to start adopting some kids. They giving money?
So, what it's going to be
I'm sending people
like
to
some
school.
voucher type deal.
I'm sending people to school, man.
When you really start taking a look at the construct of the society we're in, everybody was on, okay, graduate, go to a good school, get a good job. That got pushed back a level because if you tapped into it, you have to go to the right elementary to get to the right high school to go to the right college now. Like, you're not just going to one of these prestigious schools off of graduating from your public school, whatever. And when you look at that, that was a way of, guarding information or guarding positions.
Always.
Now, that's down. That veil is torn. So it's not only a need for educators, like I say, partners who have a good vision for where we want to be in the next 20, 30 years. So educators, only if you got a heart for kids and you ain't trying to peel our pockets, basically.
Exactly.
Good.
If you got a true heart for kids, then you trying to, and like I said, we got other programs developing. So, like I say, it's MPJ Academy, St. Prevost School, Webb School System. That's WEBB for my fat mama last name. but that's exactly what it's gonna be, a web of schools
Now,
on Web 3.0.
to answer your question, I'm going to say no. The reason I'm going to say no, I have watched this young man build this program. When I mean build this program, if you put him inside the HISD, he will change it. If you put him inside of Fort Bend, he will change it. If you put him inside of any school, I have watched this young man build. When I say build, I'm not talking about, I mean build a program. And it's effective. How is it effective? Because I'm talking to you.
There you go.
And then with that being said is, I'm the type of person is, that because you have a bigger name, I mean I need you. And so when I tell him this all the time, we talk all the time, I say, hey man, I didn't watch this man. When I say build a curriculum, I watch him build how to access a curriculum. I watch him build how to access it. My daughter goes to school now. I go to her school website. I can't do nothing but get another link to get another link to get another link to get nowhere. He has built a system where you hit a link, that link gonna take you to something. And so with me being said is, so he said, right, we need partners because what he has developed and what he has built, we don't need no we need somebody who can come alongside of us, not see the vision, understand the vision.
Thank you. Thank you.
Understand
and actively participate
and guess what?
in the vision.
That's a big one.
And we can go. Because I tell them all the time, I say, hey man, by me being in the lane that I'm in, I see a lot of things. I see a lot of people with a lot of money, but they don't have no system. But when I come and I see him, I say, dude, you have built a system that works.
And that's a hard thing to do.
And that's a hard thing to do. And so, no, we don't need no educator. No, we need somebody who's going to come alongside. We don't need you to see it. It's already there for you.
We got the game plan already mapped out.
We need you to understand.
Again, just to rewind us about 10 minutes or so. So like I said, I ended up spending about the better part about 10 years in the training division for the military. In 2018 or 17, 18, 19, somewhere right in there, our biggest mission that we had on the table was accreditation. And it's like with the systems and stuff, we wasn't building the same systems, but that ground right there helped me to see in systems, see like an organization in systems and processes, and saying we in Virginia and controlling units in California. You know what I'm saying? We pushing missions out, for stuff that it's all like, oh, okay. So like with the background of mama's been in education forever, and then now we both done got some military training, and then me more specifically spending the amount of time that I spent in the training division, regardless of what anybody got to say about the military, good, right, and different, it's the biggest organization in the world. So when you look at that, and they got to be doing something right. When I got out, when I was getting out, they was talking about Lean Sigma 6, everything. Lean Sigma this. And as soon as I get in the civilian side, that's the hottest thing going. You know what I'm saying? Like the processes that they doing in the military industrial complex are now coming to the education industrial complex. And we already got the game early. That's how it is. Yeah. And so we good. We finished.
So what we have here, guys, we're talking about two veterans. We talking about two people that are passionate about their education. We talking about two people that are from H-Town that have dealt with the same things that your kids are probably dealing with. So with that being said, if you're having a hard time with them kids, all right, you're not understanding them kids, it might be time to switch to MPJ, right? Academy of Excellence. Before we move on, and it's time to put the kids to bed, we want to know real quick. Give your classes that you have, because like I told you, when I went there, man, they had some classes that I think are going to be impactful and dominating the market. Get classes that you have, and also, guys, y'all have something coming up on March 1st.
Yes.
Make sure the people know, because hey, they might pull up.
Yeah.
They might be able to see some things, right? They might be looking to enroll their kid. So
we'll go from March 1st because that we know to shoot them 5-meter targets in the military. Shoot them closest first battle. So look here, on March the 1st, my little cousin, me lady, her name Melody for real, but it's spelled me lady, so that's my lady. She gonna be performing at y'all. If y'all in Mo City, the park right there behind Fiesta, the main big park in Hunters Glen, she'll be performing there. It's another good brother out there, the real A-Dub. They putting on a talent show for the community and stuff like that, and we just gonna go out there and win it real quick, so they don't have to argue about who the best. But the other part of that is that's going to be the launch of us offering music classes along with my artistic skills of barbering. In my days, I was a drummer and a piano back in church. And then, like I say, with partners, we're looking for other partners to come in and bring those talents. My little cousin, me lady, she already been in some training for about a year or so now. So she going to rock it. And then that's going to be the first commercial to what we're trying to develop on the music side, and incorporating or bringing back fine arts into the schools, because I bet ain't nobody got a child that's in band right now, because some schools don't even really offer it or press it that much, but the connection between fine arts, drawing, and all these other things, it's right there. Like I tell people all the time, if you could draw, you could cut hair, you could make music. It's a whole bunch of creative things that you could do to tap in. So that's the first program we offer. We have a fine arts department. It's another one that's in development. That's about June 1st. We should be ready to take our first classes in our cosmetology school, where we'll be offering cosmetology and barbering. That's another place we're looking for partners to actively
hairdressers and barbers, tap in, man, tap in.
And I had got cold with that razor. Before we knew Steve Harvey had a wig on, I was.
Oh, you kept the Steve Harvey line?
Man, what they was coming from it. He was my first look.
He the first. He cut
my
my forehead up. That's why I'm missing my little edges right now. You know, he done cut them off.
Nah.
He done cut them off.
I ain't cut that in the top though.
He didn't do that part.
Yeah, he did all that. He did all that. You know what I'm saying?
But with the barbering school and stuff like that, we're looking for instructors and stuff. Matter of fact, I never got my barber's license. I went to the military. I was a barracks lawyer. I mean, a barracks barber. Yeah, so
same difference.
Same difference. So that's the next one that's rolling out summer 2025. But you can enroll right now with MPJ Academy of Excellence and also St. Prevost School. If your child is college bound, we definitely want them in the St. Prevost School. Yes. We're looking for the sharpest minds in academics, or the parents that want to push their kids the hardest as well too. St. Prevost School, the mascot is the Centurions. St. Prevost School Centurions. You asked us, did our biblical foundation have anything to do with it? A centurion biblically is a Roman soldier that's the leader of 100. So we're looking for those first 100 families, and we're looking to build leaders in our school system. I think I left that out, but the entire Webb school system is the guiding principles are literacy and leadership. You got nowadays literacy. You think we got financial literacy. You got a whole bunch of different type of so. And leadership itself, if you're military, you remember what the definition of leadership is?
I don't remember.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, break it down for us. Come on.
Leadership is the process of influencing people to accomplish the mission.
Look at him.
My bad.
Look at him.
Direction, motivation.
Can I talk about the MPJ excellence side of people like me? I ain't like school.
I was an instructor. I worked all the way up to AS. I would make them repeat that before you leave out the door. So I had to know it. But nevertheless, the whole school system, literacy and leadership, St. Prevost School, they can sign up now. And then if you got a student that's struggling and they need some guidance for what they're doing in the next 6 months to a year to get themselves on some solid ground, that's MPJ Academy of Excellence. And we are at 8300 Bissonnet, Southwest, Gessner and Bissonnet, 59. And you can also find us at MPJ Academy of Excellence everywhere. Go to the .com.
It is.
It is. Hey, with that being said, guys, hey, we about to get real with these educators. You know what I'm saying?
I think
So,
that's
hey,
our motto, class in
hey,
session.
classes in session.
y'all got the
Also,
administrators here.
I want you to know, there's nothing more trill than knowledge and education.
All right.
Because that's what our people need.
I used to be.
And when I say people, I mean everybody.
All right.
So with that being said, hey, Marcus, let's get into these hot topics, man.
So hot.
Drama is all you know.
Now first say what the fuck I say.
So they just doing something to be doing it.
I play the street life.
The nigga just laugh for no reason.
So hot.
Hey, man, welcome back. So, the first topic we're going to be getting into tonight, all right, is my man.
Oh Lord.
My man, OG in the game,
OG.
all right? Is you finished or is you done? Birdman. We got accusations of Birdman sleeping on stage. Can you pro the clip for us, please? So, I'm military, you military, you
Yeah.
military. You well know, right? Military make you
Yes,
what?
sir.
Sleep anywhere.
Sleep anywhere. We
Sleep anywhere. I don't know if Birdman a veteran. He might be a veteran of the streets.
He veteran of the streets.
He veteran of the streets. So
veteran of the
Birdman sleeping on the job, man.
I'm getting benefit of the doubt, man. I'm getting benefit of the doubt, man.
He's sleeping on the job, man. Have you?
Hold on, what time was that concert? I gotta ask him.
Exactly.
Deeper quick. What time did the concert?
He's 56 years old, man.
What time did that happen? That boy needed his nap.
But what I'm saying, so we hey, at a certain time, right? It's time to shut it down. Birdman tell you, hey, y'all gotta start putting these concerts early if you're gonna have the big timers on here.
What's that?
You gotta-
I didn't doze off on you that quick. You ain't realize it. It happens.
So this what? Because I don't be on the internet enough. This I'm going kind of viral right
Yes,
now.
Yeah.
man. Yes.
What's the common consensus of
The
it?
common sense is, look, man, we getting old out here.
Yeah, this is
All
what
right,
it is.
that's the common sense. Look, man, Birdman was one of them dudes we watched. All right.
Right.
So if we getting old, he getting old.
I'll treat
So,
y'all.
Y'all treat
I'll
y'all.
treat
So
y'all.
with that being said, hey man, y'all gotta put these concerts
Yeah.
times up, man. Y'all gotta think about the elderly, man. We can't be out here performing, man.
But I'm not gonna say he was high. They say he was on a perk 30.
Oh, he was on a. Hey, I don't know, but I've seen people get the nodding off certain.
But like this is in the army, we mastered the art of sleeping, standing.
There you
up.
go.
Nah, definitely. Like a.
It ain't got nothing to do with no purse.
They
It
got
got
nothing to do with it.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm tired, boss.
I'm sleeping.
Look, even with the drugs, he can't
Yeah.
wake up.
You see-
I'm saying, I mean,
Y'all
working.
seen Turk up that height. BG fresh from jail. He ready to tie something up.
Yeah.
He been getting money for a long time. He said, I'm sleepy.
Man, I ain't
I'm trying to help
excited,
these fools
yeah,
get some
nah.
money. I ain't doing nothing. I'm tired, boss.
Told y'all ain't want to even go like
You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all ever had that happen to y'all where y'all falling asleep in public?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Oh, I'm gonna go further outside of the military. See, the military is different
Can I-
because the military part is everybody's doing it.
Like I say, this is new to me. I don't be outside.
Mm-hmm.
12:30, I'm ready to go.
Hey,
I'm gone.
Don't call him after 8. It's
Don't
over.
call me at the 8. If I put like this here, if I take a shower, don't expect me to do nothing. I'm in the
back
crib. Like for example, I went out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this one. He took me out one time. It's for my birthday. He got me in trouble too. By the way,
When? What year?
he got me in trouble.
Got the man in trouble.
He got me in trouble. We went
When?
to went to a certain establishment.
This since after 2020?
Yeah, that's what it's doing, sir. Yes, sir. We went to a certain establishment. I'm already count down on my watch. I say it's okay. It's 1:15.
Getting late though.
It's getting late.
It's getting late, buddy. We late in the game.
So we exited the establishment. He said, "Hey man," that last thing I heard was, "Hey man," and he spent out from me, and he went back in. I said, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble." So I'm outside. I say, "Damn, 2:00. 2:30, 3 o'clock. I say, damn, I'm finna get in trouble. I'm talking to the security guard. I'm like, hey, man, can you call my goddamn lady friend? Can you call my wife, let her know that I'm outside with you?
We got to make sure she know.
Then she know, but cut across the grass. About 10:30, 11 o'clock, get what? We inside, I'm already like.
Dozing off.
I'm dozing off, man. That was like, I was like 40. I probably in my late 30s. He's 56. You got to realize. Turk a kid, he that did 10 plus years in prison.
Turk got all the energy.
He got all the energy. BG just came home. He got young nigga energy. You got Birdman. He been free, making money. He date Tony Braxton. That's an old bitch.
And he been Birdman before
He been
Cash Money
Birdman.
was
So
even.
guess what?
He man enough for Tony. That's all to do. He
Sat on that stool and got comfortable and locked in the light.
Oh, he was on the stool?
He was on the stool. He's sitting down like, man.
Okay. I thought he was standing.
He probably don't know what city he
He's
is.
56.
I bet they was drinking backstage because when you be that liquor be different when you older. After you get by like 40,
it's time to put it down.
It hit a different way.
It's time to put it down.
That's right.
I had that happen at a club with me. Not me personally. We had the guard from security because my boy was sleeping in the section.
Oh, yeah.
They told her, hey, you can't sleep in here. You can't sleep in here. Hey, man, I'm sorry. He knocked that legs on the couch.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
If I hit the same song twice, you lost me.
It's over.
It's over with.
Shit, all the songs sound the same anyway
Exactly.
nowadays. You don't even know when they changed that motherfucker.
I don't go outside at all.
So now, if you speaking of clubs, I have to. So it's a particular after hour that be open. If you from Houston, you know about Metropolis. That's all I'm gonna say. It's in that vicinity. You know? So we ain't giving no exact location. So after one, they stay open till the sun come up. I had got a picture that I was outside asleep on like a little dumb man. Like,
Sure.
and somebody sent me. I was like, hey, it's time to go. Hey man, what are y'all doing? Like, why are we still out? Like,
Don't call me past 9:30. He out there in the club trying to perform. It's midnight.
Hey, man, that's good money if you can find it.
As if you can find it.
That's good money. How much they pay for that kind of? That boy knocked out.
He out of there.
What they say? He took a new meaning to making money in your sleep because that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Shit. He said, y'all got it.
He looked at Turk rapping. This shit from 30 years ago. That's all it
boy
was.
really was looking like, I see why Slim don't never come.
Exactly.
Hey man, shit. No disrespect, Turk, but shit, Turk start rapping, I might fall asleep.
Me too,
No disrespect, but you know, out of all the people in the group, Turk started, I might fall asleep too. Shit, man. Shout out to Turk though. Turk home. Shout out to Turk. You're home.
Welcome home, nigga.
You gotta shout out. Ain't Turk on that other podcast? Be High.
Is he?
Yeah,
My bad. Nah, look, Be High. Don't come for you.
In Atlanta, that's
No
what Turk,
beat.
he be on that podcast.
Well, you on tour now. You on tour now. So hey, shout out to Turk. You home? BG. Shout out to BG. You home? Birdman, man. Look, Birdman. Word to the wise. This old man stuff right here. You gotta start taking a nap for the goddamn. You gotta take a nap, dog. You gotta take a nap.
Take some Geritol, nigga.
That's it. You got he gotta hit that nap. He gotta hit that nap, man. Before you perform, man. Hey, tell them boy, hey man, I need an hour, 2 hour nap, man. Yeah, I need an 2 hour nap. Power nap, baby. I need a power nap. So look, man, I know we've been up here, we've been talking about people receiving second chances, man. So we're gonna talk about somebody that do deserve a second chance, man. Hey, hit the clip for us, man.
First love, I want that bar rhyme. I want that first love.
She got hair.
Little too spicy. You can see that little on the right hand. They got that little hug on too. The little, girl jumping to your arms, you know.
She got hair.
She got hair.
Listen, bro. Hold on. This bro bald head. Took him on the show. Snitching. Talking about she in the, what she say? What she entanglement?
There you go. Come on. Talk about it. I'm happy you bringing it up. Talk about it.
Then hold on, she got a head full of hair. She look like it's silky, and you know what I'm saying. She probably not in no entanglement. He like you been fucking this gay nigga. All his ass seen you embarrassing me and all these people.
He slapping Chris Rock.
You slapping Chris Rock because your bald headed ass. You offended, and now he deserved that kiss. He deserved it.
I want to say this.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I got ignorant.
I want to. No, you good. You good. Somebody need to say it. I want to say this, man. If it was a woman, right, people would have been championing this shit.
Exactly.
They'd be like, it's good for her.
It was.
Her guy was cheating on her.
Hold on.
He even
Didn't Usher and what's the girl?
Kiki.
Yeah, you remember Usher? He freaked her down, and then her dude got mad and was like, "Hey," and then
nobody was tripping on us. No, but because this thing. No, yeah. Well, they were, but they wasn't because what happened with the Kiki situation was the dude started getting a little too crazy.
She had the bonds out.
That's it. But the other thing too is right with the Usher thing, you can look at it and say this is just performing. Yeah. He just got a little more intimate. We talking about
let's stay on track with Will. Now I'm looking at it. He deserves that.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
Your wife, she drug you on her TV show.
Yeah,
Red Table, right?
Red Table.
Can we get a table for this?
To tell you that this young nigga who like niggas is beating my back up.
Yep.
And I gotta sit there and act like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm cool.
We both crying.
Nah, he deserved that kiss. Look at it. She got a head full of hair. If you bald headed, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend you. If you bald headed, I promise I'm not.
Some girls can rock the bald.
But she got a head full of hair, and he probably ain't felt this shit in so long. Jada probably scared the nigga. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, man, this dude deserves a second chance, man. What? Well, if y'all, so on the lyrics, what he said was, he said, I'm looking again for that first love.
Oh,
that's what on the song. Yeah, they have a song together. Because that's their song.
Well, I mean, but he
Because he said the first love.
BET Awards, and that was it.
Yeah, he loved the bitch because she got hair.
But even if it isn't love, right? Even if it's just entertainment, let's go with just the cap side of being entertainment.
Okay.
To me, right? And this is women love to say this part. I miss how we used to be. I mean, y'all say that as if men don't miss how we used to be too.
Yeah.
Y'all like to say, I miss how we used to be. Men miss it too. We just suffer in silence a lot.
You saying like when you in a relationship with somebody for a while, they say that?
No, I don't say that shit.
I'm saying women say it. Yeah, men miss how we used to be too. But we can't say that shit because we too busy trying to figure out how the fuck we are now.
Oh shit.
So no, I'm saying when you all right, let's take it back to
I talk shit.
No, I got you. But let's take it back to the beginning of every relationship.
Yeah, go back, yeah.
At that beginning stage.
Isn't it beautiful? You know that PJ Morton song? He from Louisiana.
There you go. There you go. But the beginning stage of relationship is always the most beautiful, right?
I don't expect shit to last though.
It don't. But what I'm getting at is though, you hear that from a lot of women, right? Yeah. It's always constant. Why you can't be how you used to be? Why you can't do how you used to do?
Cause you don't shut the fuck up.
So when men say it, it's kind of like, oh, well, you should respect me. I'm evolving. I'm growing. Okay, cool. Give that man his chance to grow.
Yeah, he evolved.
He evolved.
No, he evolved. You want me to tell you why? He went from a bald head bitch to a bitch with some hair.
Hey.
That nigga, he put out this Will Smith dance and she did that. And he felt that.
You ain't see how he started jumping around.
Exactly. He was like, ooh.
First time saying that
like House of Pain, huh?
My first time
jumping around, like,
hey.
I ain't felt nothing like that.
But you can tell the real though, look, she got a nigga hand right there. Oh, yeah. You know what, Jada? Yeah. She got back, I'm from be serious right now. She's a bad judgment of character. You got this nigga with this big ass fro with them weird glasses on. Talking about how him messing with you sends his ass into a goddamn spiral. You put...
Who was it?
But August Alsina.
August.
I ain't want to call the name because the
It's
show
all right.
said.
Go ahead and call the name.
For your coochie to be that toxic
To
make a nigga to go get some ass.
But his booty hole was already blown in.
I don't know all that, brother. I'm not
we
saying.
can neither confirm nor deny.
But no, he can't. He said he was gay after her.
Oh.
For you to make a nigga go get some. All I'm saying is, Will Smith said, I ain't doing that whole ass shit. I'm finna go get a bitch somehow.
There you go.
That's all.
Hey, my conclusion is I like
Yes,
this
sir.
for Will.
Me too.
Will.
At the very least, right?
Yeah.
If you gon' cause I ain't gonna, no, I'm gonna say it. If you gonna embarrass me publicly
Exactly.
by bringing me on this red table talk, talking about how you slept with a dude, and you can call it whatever you want, entanglement, try to make a cute word for cheating.
Nigga.
Yeah,
A young gay nigga.
there you go. Call it a cute word for cheating, entanglement, right?
Yeah.
Then hey, I could do this publicly too. If we doing stuff publicly, then don't get mad when I'm doing it publicly.
I don't see no tongue, so that he good.
I'm gonna observe both of you guys left hand, and y'all both got on watches. I don't have a watch on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, watch. We both got weird bands on too. We married too.
We got the band. We got the band.
Right. That's really what I was talking about. But what I say, the reason I don't like this for Will, because I remember reading a while back that they had open relationships and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like Will is he back there doing whatever he doing anyway.
Nah,
listen,
Will,
listen,
he
just
ain't
check me out.
embarrassed her though, bro.
Just check me out. What I'm
She
saying
brought
is
it to the public.
you're right, but listen, this is what I'm saying. When she brought it to the public and he cried on the red table and all that, he won right there. When he slapped Chris Rock, he lost again. And when him doing that, to me that's a loss because you in your feelings. He jumping around too happy, like, and then you back
He should
rapping.
be happy.
He
performing.
He should
He doing his thing.
We gotta get out of this. We gotta get out of this mode.
No, who heard this Will Smith song? Anybody heard this
Man,
song?
nobody listen to no damn Will Smith.
Exactly. He shouldn't even be performing.
All I'm saying
He
is,
should be executive
I'm
producing.
sorry, Black Will. I love y'all, but he went from a bald head fade. I be happy on the
Bald
stage
head,
too.
skeleton
Now
head.
he on this motherfucker. Look how the elbow bent perfect on his goddamn face. That nigga, they practice. That nigga knew this kid's finna be beautiful.
Yes.
That's what it was, bro. To me, he winning. That nigga old.
He don't deserve to be happy, bro. The dude,
not happy?
no, hold on.
For the moment,
No, all right, we talking about a dude that was the top guy in movies, right?
Yeah, correct.
The top guy in movies.
Right.
Y'all, everybody were rapping and talking about, we want that Will and Jada love. We want that Will and Jada love.
Shit.
Then Jada come out with the goddamn hit of the century, talking about we had an entanglement. Brought this, not just saying I cheated on him, bring him on her podcast.
Right.
In front of everybody, had this man crying
Right.
at him like
Okay,
he
okay.
fucked
So
up.
let me-
all right,
can I-
and then he don't deserve to be happy.
Let me tell you why. Okay, because
Kissing.
damn, I hate to go all the way here. Anybody seen Will Smith's first movie?
yeah, he kissed a nigga.
All right, so then on top of
Now
that,
he kissing the bitch for a long house.
Nah,
That's why Jada fucked him up. Every time he kissed Jada, he think about that first movie.
but this is what I'm saying. Check this. This what I'm saying. Hey, listen here. I think Will Smith been always doing what he want to do and having it his way. She just was having to suck it up in silence. Unfortunately, if they had a perfect love, they would have a perfect product of their love, and they little girl look like a boy, and they little boy look like a girl. And I don't mean to be judging, but I'm just saying, like,
anybody arguing that shit, that nigga wore a house to the damn Grammy. We all know they got some fucked up ass.
I
Matter of
ain't
fact,
saying
all
that the
the
kids,
seen
what I'm
that
saying
nigga
is,
boyfriend.
I think that Will Smith been having his way with females and ladies and everything.
But he kept it private though.
Yeah.
They keep it to the hush though.
There's a difference between
she kept
privately dealing with situations and publicly.
Yeah.
She
That was the
publicly
only
brought
thing
up.
that she could do. Listen, when
How?
a woman is backed in the corner, it's like backing a dog in the corner. She go, okay, let me ask you both of y'all this. How many of y'all brothers know good, well-to-do men who have been incarcerated by a female who claimed domestic
All
violence?
right, I got you. Let
What
me
I'm saying
help
is that
everybody
was her
out.
only
Let me help
defense.
everybody out. At any point in your relationship, if you feel like you cannot do this shit anymore, you feel like this person is
Leave.
too much, leave.
But
That is
nobody
it.
leaves.
I understand that. So since she didn't leave, right?
Exactly.
She planned her get back.
Set your
Fool.
bald head ass up.
She planned to get back. Could she have gotten back in private? Yes.
And
But
got
what
back
did she
in
decide to
public.
do? I'm going to, because even if y'all say, well, Will was doing all this stuff behind the scenes,
Okay.
we never heard about it.
I'ma tell
It
you
was our
about-
speculation.
She was
We never
doing
heard
it
about
too.
So, but look,
She
this the thing.
she put money on Tupac
Let
books.
me tell you what a female like that at home thinking. Everybody think you so good. You just Mr. Wills. You the perfect models. You with this and that.
get
You ain't that. You do this. I'ma put your business out in the street. That's what that woman was thinking. She wanted everybody else to see the man know who she thought he was or was not on the red table. That's why she streets that boy.
Man, the
And
dude
that's why
been
he
through enough,
deserved
man.
to be up there
They
kissing
was doing up.
a bro with some long hair.
Yeah, he been through enough, man.
He
He
been
slapped
through
Chris
enough.
Rock, man.
That was whack.
It's like Chris
That-
Rock.
that was
whack.
dumb.
That
That
was
was dumb.
That was weak too.
I'm not slapping no.
Well,
He's a cool kid to slap a nerd.
Good.
Outta
Well,
here.
look, we're gonna move on to some more weak shit.
what
In
we
my
talking
opinion, this is some weak shit.
What we talking about?
Hey, can you play that clip of that dude? Thank you, man. Pull that clip up, Marcus, of this dude, man.
What you talking about?
Hello.
Soldier.
What you doing?
I just got home. What you doing?
Nothing. With my friend. Can you order me some food?
Yeah, what you want?
I think is Chick-fil-A still open? Oh, okay. Probably like Applebee's. Applebee's, yeah.
Applebee's. You there today?
No, that's why I'm asking you to send me some food.
What you want?
Hold on.
Get just get whatever. I'm gonna eat whatever.
Can you do the 2 for $20? It's the loaded mashed potatoes, the chicken.
That shit lame.
Bet. Okay, so at the end, I didn't want to play the whole clip because the clip is kind of long. But at the end of that clip, the dude ended up being like, "All right, nah, I'm not sending you nothing." And he said, "Well," because she started saying, "Well, it's from me and my friend." And he was like, "Nah." He said, "Let me see your friend, right?" And then he was like, "You know what? I feel like it's you and the dude. I ain't seen this shit." So to me, dude, if you the side dude, what kind of player shit is that to record the shit?
I'm just gonna be this. I'm not even gonna talk on the player on the side, dude. That's on some player shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real one. You feel me? If I'm over here got you plotting on some food from another dude, I like, nigga, you goofy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And for that broad to even entertain that shit, and like I've been number
I
two
don't know
for.
if she knew if it was happening though all the way.
Nah,
'cause
she
he
knew
doing
what
it.
happened. You
He's a
can
little
look
bit
at it until she
kinda-
knew what happened.
You know,
But
you
end of the day is, if I'm a dude, right? If you with me, you with me. Now, if you gotta call somebody for any type of assistance while you with me, I'm like, come on, man. You know, that's me. That's how I move. Because I played number two for a long time. But at the end of the day, it's like, by hitting recording, nigga, that shit ain't player. That shit, you goofy.
Lame as
And
hell.
I'm like, she on the phone with her dude for number one. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't that dude though.
Well, whoever,
Well,
That's a dude she
they
met out in the
said they
street
say that's her
who
boyfriend.
Like
boyfriend,
There's her
like,
boyfriend.
whoever it is, I don't give a fuck who it is. If you with me, don't even entertain no nigga while you talking to me. That's number one. Number two, if I ain't got you covered, that mean I don't need you around me.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And so these young niggas with this weird ass game, you know, and I played the game well for a long time. You know what I'm saying? If I offend anybody, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? It's like how I always approach the game. If you with me, you with me. So whoever you dealing with, when you get with me, you shouldn't think about him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna put you on this mind.
They
That's just all
weirdos.
I'm
They
saying.
weirdos for the clout, bro.
I'm not
weirdos
doing
for the
I
clout.
will say, for one, looking at no mustache, whiskers like a rat, looking face. he looks very young, and then at the same time, not really the most desirable women. I hang around women some. He don't look like the one who gets enough of them. That's why he's filming the whole thing. But the other part is this though. He shouldn't. If he was gonna culture and be like, hey, make sure you get this, blah, 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 and then just kept it with nobody ever saying it.
That's a toss up.
But that was super lame.
Now that's lame. And then even with that though, it's like you gonna run the play before you get to me because we already gonna have it in discussion. Like if you with me and you finna talk to your dude, whatever you need from him, get that from him before you get to me.
I don't know if you heard this guy right here, but he just said he used to make a living at being number And as we all have, I tell you, this is my brother from another mother. So and I'm missing my wristwatch. I don't have a wristwatch no more. So if I'm dealing with somebody who want to feed us, I'm gonna let them feed us.
Hell nah. Hell nah. You
to me that I understand your thing, but to me that's sucker because I'm leaning towards what you said. No, I know, but I'm leaning towards more what you talking about. If I'm with you, if I'm supposed to be the man of the hour or whatever,
hold on.
Why are we calling another nigga?
We're not doing that.
You have to want to be the man of the hour.
But I am at this point.
Then what you doing it for?
I am at this point.
If I'm the nigga, hold on.
Yes.
Now, I'm finna clear for all niggas in the background. Well, I'm JoJo. I'm finna speak for all the JoJo niggas. It's harder to be JoJo than to be KC. Because why? I gotta make you forget that this nigga even exists. So when you coming to me, I don't want to hear shit about him. I don't want to X, Y, Z. So whatever y'all got going on, make sure when you get to me, you leave all that shit with him. But I'm gonna tell you,
you a grown ass man.
I'm gonna
You
tell
okay
you why
with another woman,
bitch.
and begging for food?
I don't need you for shit.
Yeah.
But besides one thing, what I need you for? We all grown men.
That's it.
Anything outside of that, baby, I don't need you for none of that shit.
Need them for that.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing, if I don't need you for that, don't bring that shit to me. If that nigga still gonna hit your line too much, stay ass with that nigga at. If you gotta call this nigga for anything while you with me,
I think you guys
keep
are
that
still
nigga where
in the
he
mind
at.
of ownership.
It's not ownership.
But I don't like ownership.
That's not ownership.
Yeah, it is.
No,
you say,
it
if
ain't.
I'm the man, I want to be the man, and ain't no other man gonna be around while this man.
I
is
didn't.
the man.
it ain't being around.
I didn't say that.
But me as a grown
You
man,
with me?
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is right. You brought this up earlier. He said if she gonna get the food, then get it before you get
Before
here.
you come to me.
Why the
What if
fuck
she
am
been over
I
there-
sitting
hold on,
there
what if she been
waiting on another nigga to buy
What-
me food for?
What if she been over there for a couple days? What if that's day number 2 or
first-
3?
The nigga sent her home, then she hungry.
Thank you.
Send her home, she hungry.
Hungry girls call me
I'll
for
tell her
food.
in order for yourself because what happened was she started
no
saying,
another nigga
later
gonna
on in the
feed me.
video she started saying, "Oh, it's for me and my friend."
Nah, hell no.
Nigga, order for yourself.
Ain't
Nigga,
no
I'm a
other
grown
nigga
ass
gonna feed
man.
me.
The first question we gotta ask: which ladies call men and ask them for money?
She that did it.
No, she did. And
A
it's
lot
whole,
of bitches do.
No,
Well,
right.
For
It's a
what she,
whole
all right,
layer
well,
of
let's
them.
lay it out. For one, she thought she had a sucker. So eventually the nigga was like, nah, I ain't seen any shit. So that what
He
happened.
a sucker, he did it before.
He probably had.
It does. That's what
But
they call him.
but that time he finally realized, huh? Yeah, go ahead. That time he probably
Old
realized
bladder.
that
Old bladder.
Old black ass nigga. Are you right? I got the people.
that time he probably realized, hey, I ain't gonna let them keep treating me like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
with that being said, bro, you can't do some suckerific shit like that. You a grown ass
Hold on,
man
but
waiting
if
on
you
nigga to
okay,
feed
all
you.
right, if she getting the food sent, what's your favorite food?
Shit, that's a good ass question. Depending on the day.
All right, well look here. I'ma like let's say some oxtails from Cool Runnings. You know what I'm saying? To Uber it to my house, cause I'm Uber everywhere. It's about $30. If she getting a 2 plate, if she I'm about to call the nigga and make him send her some food. If she hit me with that and be like, "What you want?" That's it.
But see the other difference is right. She call you and tell you, "Hey, I'm about to get the nigga since
No,
us some
not
food."
call me. She right.
No.
She's sitting right there. She
I got
about
you.
to tell me.
But you ain't putting on no phone recording it.
No,
Right?
no.
You ain't out here acting looking like you about to beg the nigga.
Well, I'm not even about to tell
There's
nobody
other things
about
that
it.
happen at the end of the video. Cause like I said, I ain't want to play the whole video because the video's long. You know the first thing they say when the nigga, what we gonna eat now? You grown ass man, dog.
Oh, okay. So this is a different scenario though.
Yeah.
He young. He
Yeah.
ain't got money for the food.
There you go.
Right. It wouldn't.
And this-
let-
but this
she
the sad
ordering
part.
The food off the fact that he can't get it for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
And this is the sad part about it, right?
Now, hold on, I said,
And
mine
young
different.
ladies, we need to make sure y'all know. That's the sad part about it because y'all always claim y'all want a responsible nigga. Y'all want a dude that's financial fit. All that. But then here you go, sleeping with a dude that can't get you nothing.
That was a young girl though. That was a young dude. The dude on the phone sound old. He sound way older than both
I'm
of them.
gonna tell you right, they look young.
And the dude
But
on
they
the
ain't that
phone,
goddamn young.
The dude, they was in their 20s. The dude on the phone sound older than
They ain't that goddamn young. But we're gonna keep it moving. Before we get into the next topic, I'm gonna lace y'all up with a question I wanna hear y'all answer.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, would you rather Would you rather have a successful career and a mediocre relationship, or a successful relationship and a mediocre career?
What kind of relationship?
Like basically a mediocre home life.
You talking about a marriage?
Yes.
A marriage?
Yes.
Or a relationship?
Either or, whatever fits your boat.
That's a wide. For me, that's wide. That's like too wide.
Yeah.
That's too wide?
Okay,
that's too wide for me.
What my rather would be if I could have a quote unquote and not perfect marriage, but the situation, and that's starting from the nucleus, and I hate any baby mamas and mamas baby mama. The one man and one woman having children together and building that bond and being supported about their outside.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Now,
let me give y'all an example. Because maybe I'll bring you. All right, so you have the hot relationship, right, where y'all are both broke, right, but the relationship is amazing, right? But y'all,
the sex is amazing.
All that's amazing. The love, the sex, all that.
You can't have
all that's amazing. But you have it.
No, you have
it. You have it. Man. But y'all careers are not panning out.
Be honest, give me the broke love than the money. Cause at the end of the day, man, money is money. That shit a tool that's to do whole shit with. Like this shit right here, that buy diamonds, all that bullshit. Give me somebody who gonna genuinely fuck with me, and I'm gonna genuinely fuck with them. You give me that all day, because at the end of the day, if we locked in, we gonna get the money. You know what I'm saying? The money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I done had it and lost it too many times. But that genuine, especially if you can find it with the opposite sex, it's easy to find it with your niggas. But to find that genuine, like, okay, I want to take care of you, you gonna take care of me. Give me that any day over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the streets, I'm the man, but when I go home, I ain't shit. You feel me? Give me, when I go to the crib, I feel like my woman treat me like I'm a king. And to me, money, you can't put no money on that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
what you say?
I'm going to say the closest that I have seen to this expressed in the United States of America, it comes from the Latino culture. I told you, we heavy on the Latinos around where I'm at. It's guessing and bissing that. It's a lot of Hondurans, Colombians. Man, listen here. I be like, when I'm leaving work, I be seeing people walking around holding hands to the bus stop. I be like, ooh, they happy, broken in love. That's beautiful. But ain't no American woman going for that. So the thing is,
I don't know about that.
Okay, listen.
It's because them dumb bras be online a lot. We believe that, but I see a lot of broke women out there. I don't know. They going for it.
Happy broke women?
I see.
They out there.
No, happy.
They out there. At least they seem happy. I don't know.
They got a man and they happy and they broke.
Man, if he work, come home and treat her good, she happy, bro.
Okay, I didn't say she was America's Next Top Model, but she happy.
There you go.
Hey, well, if that's the case, we could go for a whole bunch of
listen.
Women who could find happiness.
He ain't asked you that. He asked you, what would you rather have?
No.
He trying to do the lawyer shit. It's either. What would you rather?
He a politician.
I see.
What I would rather is the relationship. I would rather a great relationship versus any amount of money in anything. Like when you ask me about that, I want partnerships. I don't want employees. That's my brother right there. I don't want no.
He lying.
He lying. But hold on, listen though.
Judging from the lies, black love is alive and well.
Let me tell you the real though. The real is, it ain't enough qualified people like this to do the things.
Ain't no qualified broke women out there.
There's a lot of broke women back dollar love the shit out you.
A lot of qualified. What you talking about?
I saw a broad at Walmart today look like, come save me. I seen her.
How many kids you had?
She like she had about 3, but you like, hey,
now you didn't specify that. You just said you want the love. You just said you want the love.
You said you want the love. Mamas. One man, one woman.
We then said, what would you rather have?
If you want to go and be the world's
go
greatest
get you a
dashiki,
man, and sit down somewhere.
Bean pie for your brother.
That's the baby lunch food.
Drink all them Capri Suns.
Exactly.
Hey, man, look. So look, I know we brought this up earlier, man, and we brought this up about what you doing with a woman and what not to do. So we need to get into this last clip before we get into the second to last topic, and play what Cam talking about, man. He talking about grown man stuff.
Sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, because you're not going to be sleeping with me. Now, that's not to say, okay, maybe we can kiss, we could cuddle, we can sleep over. I'm talking about when we're dating, when we're way more serious. Listen, Cam, let me tell you. If we get into a space where I choose you and you choose me, while you are sleeping with other women, I'm not sleeping with you.
Okay, but understand this.
Yes.
We grown as fuck. If you come to my house, or we're in a position of intimacy,
yes,
and you've already laid the foundation
of I'm abstinent.
That's cool. I'm not about to play with myself. I'm not gonna cuddle with you.
Okay.
I'm not about to kiss you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna trigger myself. I'm not gonna play that game.
I hear you.
Not listening to this nigga.
That's all good.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm listening to you. I'm not listening to him.
Right?
I'm not listening to him.
Look, so what Cam was, what they were explaining was, right? She was saying, I'm not going to sleep with you if I know, hey, we're not committed, we're not in a relationship. If I come over your house and we cuddling or we just, kissing, that's it. What Cam said, well, look, we grown as adults. If you come over here and we cuddling and we kissing, then, hey.
Bro,
I'm
going to just speak from my experiences. If a young lady come to where I'm dwelling, and we're laying, we're watching TV, we're cuddling, if we're kissing and stuff, it's no question if what's finna happen next. So I don't even understand why this nigga even addressing this shit. You telling me?
Well, nah, because you gotta realize this little female right here, even though that's a bad pause on her, she is okay, and apparently she got a little status or some money enough to be on there. So she is going around seeing who wants to take her seriously. So by her going around saying who wants to take her seriously, the first thing they do is I'm celibate. I ain't giving you no bitch. So she gonna come over if you inviting her and all this and oh hey, what's going on?
But
and
that's cool. But all I'm saying, if we're laying down, I'm multi-million-dollar Cam Newton. If you at my establishment, I'm just keeping on myself. I had a townhouse paying $600 a month. If you came to my establishment,
but what if it don't happen?
And we speaking on what he's saying.
But no, if it don't happen,
if it don't happen, oh well. But and when you leave, guess what I'm doing? I'm finna get on the phone. Boop, 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 boop.
That should be the attitude. I think what he was saying, like, if you coming over, you giving them up.
Nah, that's goofy
shit. That's kind of what the temperament of
That's what his temperament was. Well, that's what I think his temperament was. Now, this is what I can say. I'm leaning toward what you were saying, but this is the other thing, too. Yeah. In this day and time, right, coming from being a married man, if I had to go back out into these streets, I ain't gonna lie to you. Until I know we official, we meeting everywhere in public. Everywhere in public. Because guess what? I am not getting no allegations. Because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You were pushing up on me. No.
But the reason I'm saying what he's saying, if we're cuddling, look at the, I guess this is how I think. Certain words, if we're cuddling, I mean, we're laying down.
Yep.
And bitch, you come.
You gotta say etymology though.
Well, the other
thing,
thing,
be saying like,
no. But the other thing is though, she said I'm celibate, right?
Nah.
So to me, right? They always say, "Oh, don't put yourself in that type of situation."
Okay.
Right? So if you celibate and you tell me, "Hey, I'm celibate. I ain't mugging until I know we a thing." Right? Okay, cool. Let's not even put ourselves in that type of situation.
I'm not going there with you though.
There you go.
Unless I'm sorry. I like taking chances. You tell me you celibate, I'm like, shit, I feel I can push you to the brink of breaking. And even if I don't get you to the breaking, I'm not mad because I fell short.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, cause you tell me, I respect that, baby. You know, I respect you ain't fucking, okay, cool, whatever. Bitch, I know you lying, but my thing is, I'm gonna try to push some buttons. You feel me? If I can push some buttons to get you, to pop you, if I can push some buttons to pop you, then guess what? Oh shit, I won. Even if I don't pop you. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't pop you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, what you talking about? So my thing is, I'm gonna play at heart. So when bitch tell me she's celibate, if you work the challenge, fuck it. I'm gonna try to push you to the limit.
There you go.
Even if I don't get it, guess what? I ain't finna sit there and say, oh goddamn, bitch. Nah, bitch,
You got me tonight.
All
But
right,
guess what
I'm
though?
with you.
Well, if you keep coming around this motherfucker, guess what though? Bitch, I'm gonna feel them jaws. That's just me.
So
I'm just speaking on my arrogance.
Oh, put your headphones on. That's what they're saying because somebody trying to add in. They trying to ask how can they not get popped.
Shit, don't come around me. Girl, I'm a sticky.
Like I can hear y'all, but y'all can't hear me, obviously.
Yeah. What's up, Bree, man? You checking in?
Hey, what up, man? How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I see y'all over there. I see y'all over there talking all that bullshit. I'm a
It's real shit right here. Ain't no bullshit.
I'm dead.
You just a voice right now, girl. You better
I'm a
watch out.
blah 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 blah. Man, listen.
Yeah.
First of all, let's start here. As men, all of y'all need to understand whether she starts. I don't give a damn if she hugging you, kissing you, rubbing on you, massaging you, laying next to you, cuddling with you, any of that. If she says she don't want to fuck, that's just the bottom line.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I don't think.
No. You said you cool with that now, but a few minutes ago you just said if we doing all that, it's no question that
what he's saying is
one of y'all said that.
No, I think this my cousin. I got to speak for my cousin real quick. What he's saying is because listen, this my brother from another mother. Hold on now, don't get unruly. Look here. So look,
I ain't unruly.
Oh, no, Miss who do I'm talking to?
I'm sorry, baby. Look, this is what I'm saying. This what I know what happened. What he trying to say was like, if you came this far, you go ahead and go the rest of the distance. That's what he more or less was meaning.
That's all.
It wasn't.
But that's not true though.
But hold on, are you watching us on live screen right now?
Yes, I am.
Hey, look at this. He the one in the black with the diamond
bands.
Listen here.
He's snitching up.
Hey, no, that ain't a snitch. This is some real. Look here. You called in because we like that. What that boy say? You came here to do it. Smile. You do it.
He ain't listening. I know that's my cousin, Miss Bree.
He can't hear me.
You hear my voice?
Delayed. I see you, but
you see me. You hear my voice?
What we're saying is not. It's not actually live. Like. It's delayed a little bit.
Nah, well.
So
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. This is what I mean with that is, I'm a gamesman, and so what I'm saying is, if you come to me and we cuddling and we kissing and all that, all I'm saying is I'm going to bet on myself that I can get you to break whatever you say you're going to do. Because if you and me, we laying down. To me, for one, what's your definition of cuddling? If we cuddling, my definition of cuddling, if we got on draws, you might make it. If we ain't got no draws on, I'm sorry.
Right, but that's the thing. Okay, you are absolutely right about that because if a woman, and let's just be real, and I'm talking to every female in the world because I myself can attest to being abstinent, not celibate, because I ain't celibate.
I used to sell them too, though.
I've been abstinent before.
I hear you.
For long periods of time.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have had friends, quote unquote, relationships or trying to build something with somebody, and they say, "Oh, it's fine. We don't have to. Sex is not that important, but sex is very important."
Okay.
And I've been laying down with a man and we're fully clothed. Because let's start there. If a bitch lay in the bed with you naked or she ain't got no drawers on, ma'am, don't come tell me you're abstinent.
Come on, you ain't celibate now.
Don't tell me you're abstinent if you lay in the bed with no clothes on. Because that means you wanted something to happen.
That's all I'm saying.
That's just I'm saying you had to want something to happen. Now you still of course have to ask. You can't just
I ain't gonna rape you. I ain't gonna force it.
Right, you can't just force or whatever. But I would say that if
sleep with your mouth
open. You assume that was what's going to happen, and that's an actual. Then that is a safe assumption to me.
That's but according to what was going on, when I think of cuddling, right? Like me and my wife, we laying down, we chilling, we X, Y, and Z. Now, once we start kissing and X, we already know what it lead to. But my thing is, as a man, you gotta have discipline. Like if we kissing, I'm like, for me, I'm not no big kisser. Like I give you a peck or two. Once we bust and slob and ain't nothing peeling off, I'm finna shortstop. I'm not finna get my dick hard. That's to sit here and be like, God damn, I'll fuck shit out you right now. I'm not finna do that. But honestly, we already know. At the end of the day, if we laying down and shit get to going where it's going, if you say you celibate, I'm not saying you ain't or whatnot. Every time a broad told me that shit, the bitch done had a baby. The bitch been had a baby like last month and shit. Her baby daddy made her mad.
6 weeks ain't up.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay, motherfucker, I don't want to fuck you nowhere you fertile. You feel me? You doing me a favor. Lord. You doing me a favor. And then my thing is, if you tell me that, I just think I got enough on my resume anyway. So when the broad tell me, I'm not even really pressing the shit, to be honest. I'm like, if you tell me you don't want to have sex, man, fine. I like mutual agreements.
You know what I'm saying? The real spill is you shouldn't even be talking about
and
sex.
So, but I don't even talk about it. So, but if you tell me that you celibate, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna put myself in a position. But if we are sitting down and we chilling and I think it should go where, if it don't go that way, fine. I'm cool. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel who I am as an individual. That next time you come around me, guess what? I didn't intrigue you enough. I didn't respect your boundaries. And you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Now you comfortable around me. Then I get eventually I'm gonna pop you. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not even
confident in my skills.
So I'm not tripping if I pop you right now. But I know eventually.
You know what? I love your confidence. I really do.
You know, so I didn't know eventually down the road.
Really,
because I'm not gonna change on you.
One question.
Yes, ma'am.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
And this is for all three of y'all.
Go ahead.
If a woman says that, well, when should she disclose that if she's celibate? Like, because I've had people to say.
Then you got to look at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first.
Right in front of the dinner.
I'm gonna give you the shorter version.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
I've had guys to say, well, you should have said that. You should have led with that. That's something you should have said when we first started talking. And I don't feel like that's something I need to disclose when we first started talking. But hey, to each their own. I feel like after I'm talking to you, then it's at my discretion when I can let you know if I'm, you know what I'm saying, on that type of timing or not.
I'm a hustler.
But most people feel like you should.
I'm a hustler. I chase money.
You know what I'm saying?
I chase money. I don't chase sex. So that's number one. So number two is like the end of the day, if me and you rocking and we vibing, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't even like. I don't even pressure female for sex. You know what I'm saying? So if you fuck it, put like this here. How old are you? Can I ask you how old are you?
35.
You're 35. You probably been fucking since you've been having sex for a long time. So that's because you taking the time out from having sex that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, I feel if I get around you, right situation, right time, right conversation, right touch, anything gonna happen. But if it don't happen, I'm not tripping because at the end of the day, I'm all about the grind, the process. So I don't even really press women for sex because to me it's a natural reaction. If you like me the way you say you like me, you're going to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to even really ask you for it.
And so agree with that.
The right nigga going to make any broad be uncelibate either way it goes.
Right.
I can smell good.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true.
I drink my water. I eat vegetables. So I taste good. You know what I'm saying? So you kissing on me, you going to smell on me. That nigga, he smell like Tom Ford. This nigga look good. He healthy.
He kind. He smart.
Ain't gotta say nothing to you.
Man, Savannah.
If you do try to, you know what I'm saying, talk to a female or try to get at a female or whatever, and you decide, hey, she look good, I want to date her, I want to take her out, I want to do this, I want to do that.
No doubt.
And y'all get on the, you know, y'all start conversing, you know, you're talking, you're texting, and then somehow, some way, the conversation about sex, it comes up. You know what I'm saying? Which is natural with adults. You know what I'm saying?
I don't talk about sex.
That's what I'm bringing it back to.
Most adults will say something.
Talk about sex.
We ain't finna fuck. We ain't talking about.
If you don't have enough conversation to just
I'm
talk.
Sorry. Let me breathe.
Not sex. Not sex.
Yeah.
In like per se. I mean something sexual. Like you might say. You know what I'm saying?
No,
damn, you look good. You look good enough to eat. Saying some shit like that. Like, you know, you're not actually talking about sex, but you will say something sexual, some kind of compliment that It may just have.
All right, so you need to
so
sign up for one of the other classes.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't talk like that. Don't be honest.
Right,
I'm not capping. I don't talk like
ain't-
that.
yeah,
Like if I'm talking to
yeah.
you, if I'm listening to you, if you talking about your day, 9 times 10, I'm talking about some money. I'm talking about some business.
Only time we gonna talk about sex after I done got it.
Exactly. We laying down. Like, be honest, I don't really care about your sex. It's
yeah.
like at the end of the day, if you gonna give it to me, you gonna give it to me. If
So
not,
you're saying that you would actually?
I
My
wouldn't.
question was, would you actually date a woman who said that she's celibate in the beginning?
to me, like,
Hold on. That's not your question.
That
You
wasn't your
said when should the person
I don't give a fuck.
tell
And he
you about
answered
to
that.
Hold on, I'm about to
he
answer.
answered that.
Hold on, now I'm about to answer, all right? Because we getting a little further all into some other shit. So, nigga, just like everything is on that first couple days, right? That first 90 days, we need to be discussing all that. Everything need to be
celibacy?
yes. And they ain't talking about because I'm trying to press you for the sex, but I need to
No,
know what we doing here.
Nah,
Because-
I understand.
I guess to me,
understand that, but I don't think that
what's your-
immediately, as soon as we
like,
start
can I-
talking the first week,
Miss Bree, can
sex
I?
shouldn't even come up the first week.
it's
before
not.
you-
Can
I
I-
don't
with
even
you,
know
Miss
this
Bree.
person.
I'm
Sex
gonna
shouldn't
let you
even
know
come
a little
up.
something
Shit,
about me,
come
Miss
on.
Bree. I practice abstinence. You know what I'm saying? When I practice abstinence, some of my best ideas come to my mind. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing about it is,
Okay, I like it.
I practice abstinence. So that's number one. Number two, I'm real disciplined about my mind, body, and soul. And so when it comes down to this, even talking about sex, to me, that's a natural instinct. At the end of the day, if I like you, you like me, guess what? We come together, we gonna fuck. If not, at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't press over shit I can buy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to give me no pussy, I go on Bisonet. I can go on the massage. I go to massage parlor. I can go anywhere.
To the
So,
internet.
but I just threw it out there. But I just threw it out there to let you know, like, I don't trip over shit like that. I rather like me and you talking. I rather talk to you like, hey, let me really get to understand you, who you are as an individual. Because at the end of the day, if I fuck you, if you ain't about shit, goddamn, I got a bullshit ass bitch on my road.
Good.
You know what I'm
Remind
saying?
them too how old we are.
Right.
But we look
I'm
young and
44.
good, like,
I look young, but I've been doing this shit for a long time. And so
Man,
if I'm
if you
talking to
still
you,
impressed
if
about
you a
some
bullshit
coochie.
ass female, I'm like, I don't want your pussy nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need to know if is your house
agree.
clean?
Right.
Can you clean? Motherfucker, can you bathe
Can't you even
yourself?
clean you? Can't right.
Goddamn, what's your
last time you
hygiene
took a
looking
bath?
like?
Well, I
Like,
tell you what. I tell
Yes,
you
ma'am.
what. I tell you what. I don't know about nobody else. I don't know about nobody else.
what you
But
talking
you know,
about?
let me just be the. Let me
But
just
you
throw
gonna give
this
us
out there. Hell no. No.
I had to ask. I'm sorry, my bad.
Only thing I can give you, baby, is a hard time. I'm telling you that
Well,
right
shit,
now.
I give you a hard dick at a hard time. We even did. What you talking about?
That's the thing. You'll never be able to give me no hard
Don't
dick. 'Cause
say-
I promise you, I'm
never-
gonna give you the hardest of times.
Never say
But
never.
I was just getting ready to say, you said you would like to know. You want to, you know what I'm saying? If she
Yeah,
a
I'm messing
bullshit
with
bitch,
you.
you don't want to know it, right? That's
Yeah,
what
go
you
ahead.
said.
Yeah. I like to hunt, so
you
I don't
said-
like eating
so
prey.
what makes her a bullshit bitch? Are you saying?
Bullshit
Are you
situations all
saying that
around
if
her.
she,
Like, put a prime example. What's the oldest friend you got?
There you go.
the oldest friend I
What's the
how long
oldest
you
friend?
been
How long y'all
knowing
been
them?
cool?
my actual best friend has been my best friend since I was like literally a fucking child. Like
I can
it-
rock with
one-
you.
one
Go
good
ask your
friend. That's a
homegirl.
good person.
When the last time you been,
Yeah.
the last friend you got, bitch say 2 years, bitch, you not
Yeah,
loyal.
how many people know you longer than
You not
5
loyal.
years?
You
You
said
know,
what?
and
Say it
you-
one more time.
go ask the
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Go ask the female the longest partner she got. She gonna tell you 2 to 3 years, bitch, you not loyal.
How many
My
people
thing
you know
about
5
it
or
is,
10 years? and all that?
if you
I agree
ask
with that.
if you ask me for some
I agree with that. Yes.
if you ask me for
wholeheartedly. Yes,
if
sir.
you ask me for some money, bitch, I ain't fucking with you, ho. Paying bills, that's what you supposed to do. Feed yourself, that's what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If you talk bad about your baby daddy, you chose that fuck nigga, not me. That was that. So you a bad judgment of your pussy. So if I'm talking to you and everything I talk to you is on some whole shit, then guess what? I don't want to fuck with you because you gonna put that whole shit on me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like. I agree.
Like, for example, I do weird shit.
That's to me. That's not even. That ain't even necessarily a bullshit ass person. That's the person who just got a bunch of negativity around.
Ain't that bullshit?
But that's
I don't like
bullshit
this.
though.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
nigga.
All I'm saying,
I mean,
if I'm talking
put
to
it
a
like
female,
this.
like
when I think about bullshit, I don't think about that, because when I say a bullshit motherfucker is a person who I'm gonna put it like this: a person who will lead you on, and they capping. There you go.
You can't leave me on.
And the woman who got a whole bunch of problems around her,
you got a lot of problems. You can't leave me
capping
on.
and telling the same fuck ass lies.
You can't do that.
And telling the same.
Put like this: how can you leave me on?
Everybody did them bad. And
I can't listen to that shit. It's like I'm a real one. You feel me? If I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing about it, when I wake up in the morning, I got itinerary. I got to do this, and the third. So if you call me and you upset my itinerary, you a bullshit ass person. Because why? Hey, my nigga, I'm trying to get to some money. No, if I call, put it like this here, they say, what you do, Miss Bree?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
What's your occupation?
What's your occupation?
I work in human resources.
You work in human resources, right? So you got your shit. When you wake up in the morning, you probably drink your coffee, do whatever you gonna do your yoga and shit. If I call you, hey, good morning, Queen. Oh, man, nigga ain't got no gas money. Get your bullshit ass off my motherfucking phone, nigga.
Or hit you with some problems.
Hit you some fucking problems.
Every time you talk to
I'm
somebody,
saying,
got problems.
when I say bullshit, I don't put it in the large scale and shit. I look at the simplest shit. If you can't figure out simple shit in your life, you tell me that your lights bill is due, you a bullshit ass bitch. If you tell me your car know to do, you a bullshit ass. If you hungry, bitch, what you calling me for? Go eat, go feed your goddamn
what
self.
What you're saying is, if you, in other words, if you feel like a woman is trying to get something out of you, you consider her a bullshit bitch.
Nah, what's my thing? If you hungry, you gonna call me and tell me that you
trying
hungry?
to get something. You seen the clip right before?
Yeah.
That was
you
a
gonna
bullshit
call?
bitch
That's a
in the
bullshit
bed
bitch.
laying with the nigga who was on
Now,
some feed us.
Now he go quick. If I fuck with you, guess what, Miss Bree? I'm gonna make sure you straight. When we talking in the morning, the conversation gonna flow. Hey, how you doing in the morning? Good morning. Da da da. Hey, I'm getting ready to get da 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 da. So
I agree.
Did you eat? Yeah, I ate. Okay. Did you go tell me you ate? Not no dumbass shit. Well, you know, bitch, I ain't finna send you no motherfucking money. Now, if you ate, bitch, I'll meet you somewhere. But I ain't finna send you no motherfucking money. But if we rocking like that, I'm saying, if we rocking, we building relationships, and we really being solid who we gonna be as an individual, then we cool. It ain't no need for that dumb shit. Now, if you come with some whole shit, I was like, say, I'm a paid nigga. I know whole shit when
in other words, you're basically saying that a woman who you feel like is trying to finesse you out of something. Like, I get that. I understand that wholeheartedly.
They got
what
a lot
I'm
of them
saying is, as far as like your cousin was saying, I'm saying bullshit in the same sense he's saying. Like, you lying, you capping, you trying to leave a motherfucker on, you trying to make me believe you like me more than you actually do.
I'm saying to me,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
a weak-minded
like
nigga. You
can't.
can't.
Kind of games,
If you grown, how can somebody do that to you though? That's because you gave me some pussy. You like me? I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's because you tell me you like me. I don't give, man, fuck it. Like, what we talking about? Like, I'm a grown ass man. I've been grown since I've been a kid. So if I'm talking to you and you come in with some whole shit, when I mean some whole shit, I know that you, like, for example, when I was in Iraq, right? I was like 20-something years old. This bro, matter of fact, I thought I liked her. She ain't like me like I liked her. That bitch, she ain't called me. That motherfucker wrote me a long ass letter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Wrote me a long ass letter. I'm like, God damn, bitch, I love
she
you.
worked at McDonald's.
Worked at McDonald's. Bitch wrote me a long ass motherfucking letter and shit to my how she loved me and all this bullshit. Then at the end of that motherfucking letter, that bitch say, my life would have get turned out. Bitch, you know, get the fuck out my letter. Fuck you talking to? And so with that being said, is all I'm saying is when I say a bullshit ass person is if your attention to me is not pure. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I don't give a fuck how much you try to make me like. If your intention is not pure, I'm like, hey, I'm reading through all through that shit. Because I don't value sex is because why? You done gave your body to multiple niggas before me, so I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? With your money, I got my own money. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So at the end of the day.
In my case, I can actually say I didn't do that.
So all I'm saying is, how many, I don't even know your body count.
Man,
I don't even know your body count, but you didn't have sex more than two.
I was mad. I was.
You was married?
One man from the age of 16 and married, yeah.
You was 16? Even with that, though.
Only one man, I only have one child with one person.
But even with that, though, to this day forward, I'm just saying, if I met you today, you didn't have sex with more people than that one man. And so even if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't care because, at the end of the day, if I meet you, Miss Bree, and I'm talking to you, if you can't enhance what I got going on, what I mean got going on, if you don't bring no joy to my life, when I talk to you, when I hear your name, like, oh man,
right.
I'm talking to Miss Bree. Miss Bree ain't bring me no joy today. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't bring me no joy,
I agree, but what I'm saying
Yes,
is
ma'am.
everything that you're saying is a bullshit person. Is basically somebody trying to get something, finesse you out of something, or get something from you. And they maybe not even necessarily trying to finesse you out of something.
Yeah.
They just fucking begging or.
let me put it like this here. Like
another thing,
you can be on your shit though. You can be on your shit, but at the end of the day, when I'm talking to you, it's like if you feel like I'm trying to fuck with you because you got something, bitch, you ain't got shit I can't get. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being, I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't give a fuck about your degree. And so if you hold yourself in a status more than you think you are, you a bullshit ass motherfucker. Because why? I'm a top tier nigga, but guess what though? I don't carry myself like that. So if you're a woman and you got a little status with yourself and you acting like you better than the next bro, you a bullshit ass bitch. Stay the fuck away from me, bro. Because why?
So what you saying is she's supposed to have confidence?
Nah, that's
it's
not confidence.
It's confidence.
That's not confidence. Let me put it like this here. I'm a 6-figure nigga in my sleep. But guess what though? I go to hood, I show everybody love. I don't make.
So you said it's a difference between confidence and cocky.
It's a difference. It's a big difference. It's a big difference.
So I'm gonna just tell you right now, everything you saying sitting over there, baby, you are extremely cocky, and I don't have no problem with it.
I'm not cocky. I'm just being me.
Oh yes, you are. Everything you have said.
Hold on,
you
let
are
me
so
ride
sure
for my
yourself.
kinfolk real quick.
I'm
not cocky.
Oh well, I'm a player ass nigga.
Hey,
I'm a hustler.
I
I'm
am.
gonna give me some money.
I
At the
am.
end of the day, you gonna let me fuck. At the end of the day, if I say
I didn't
this,
say
this,
that.
the third,
You try to treat like I'm a rapist. I didn't say that.
I said at the end of the day, you gonna let me. I ain't saying like
Miss
you.
Bree, if I talk to you long enough and you smell this cologne on me and you feel this soft chocolate skin.
You funny. I like that. I do. But I swear to God, look, if you smell this cologne, you are cocky. You are extremely cocky.
You gonna smell my cologne? Look, Bree.
I drink coconut.
We gotta start closing the
water.
episode. We got one more thing to talk about. As a matter of fact, we gotta start closing the episode. I'm just gonna give them 30 seconds just to answer this last topic, and then we gotta get out of here because we can't hold Marcus and them hostage.
I like Miss Bree.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I forgot. And go ahead. I want to get a question too.
All right. So the question is, man. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to answer this, right? So don't no long sit.
I'm gonna take my headphones off.
Y'all set the 30
The question
seconds.
the question is, do you think black people? I know, right? Do you think black people as a whole? Do you think we take on social topics? Do you think we take on fights that ain't got nothing to do with us sometimes? And do you think we're the only people that are taking on some of these fights? Looking at all the stuff that's going on in the world, do you think we are doing too much by taking on all this stuff? 30 seconds, everybody. Nothing long.
I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. Fuck you niggas.
Oh my God. Why would you do that? I was just about to say that. I was literally just about to say that.
You think black people are taking on so? Because when you look at the landscape, you look at everybody else. It just always seemed like, and maybe because we're more entertaining, we're more out there, but it always seemed like black people are just rushing to it, and everybody else just like, all right, we'll wait to see what the black people do.
Who are we calling black people?
Okay, first of all, my answer to that question is hell yeah.
Men, women,
all of them.
My answer to that question is hell yeah. We take on more than what we should. That shit don't be having nothing to do with us. However, the DEI shit, you talking about you going to Walmart tomorrow, but that ain't got shit. That is for you and your people. That ain't got shit to do with nobody else. That you ain't doing shit but lining they fucking pockets, and they don't respect us. That is the point of this. That is the whole point of nobody purchasing anything tomorrow. It's not. So buy that shit online tonight. Like
but hold on. But if you buy it online, hold on. If you buy it online, who gonna deliver it? Hold on, Bree. Hold on. If you buy it online, who gonna deliver it?
DI for fags and white women.
When you're going to get it, it's not about when you're going to receive whatever it is that you need.
I'm not talking about the timing.
The fact that you're not making the money move.
No. I'm not talking about the timing. Who is going to deliver it?
Walmart.
I don't give a fuck who deliver it.
So you still put money in what?
Deliver tomorrow. Listen to what you're not understanding. As long as you spend the money today,
DEI for white women
tomorrow,
and fags. Not black people.
then you're actually feeding into the cause. That's the point. As long as you
I got fucked over by more niggas
black,
than white people in my life. I'm being honest. I ain't never got hurt by a white woman. But this black woman on this headphone screaming at me, y'all, you traumatized me. You done traumatized me.
Look, with that being said, man.
You better be lucky I ain't in that studio. Y'all better be lucky I had stuff to do tonight.
You had nothing to do tonight.
Next time, I had too much. Matter of fact, when we get off of this, when we get off of look, when we close this out, I'm gonna call Lonzo's phone.
I won't talk to you.
You're too bad. That's too bad.
With that being said, hey man, thank you for coming through to the Chill Academy podcast, man.
Thank y'all.
Class
Thank y'all
is
so
now
much
dismissed.
for coming through. I wish I could have been there. Class is not dismissed. Bye, y'all.
Okay. Man, God.